Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies at jane-gardner.com/SSS. You can find it there. And welcome. Today it's Strategy Sunday, and I'd like to welcome you to our second class here on business models and how to get yourself a goal and vision for your business this session. First off, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Jane Gardner, and myself and my husband, we work in our home-based engineering office here over in Western Canada for the last 20 years. And we have dogs and cats, and we like to travel. And that's about it for now. I want to keep this brief and talk more about business. So this is Strategy Sunday. I have a Mindset Monday on the Solopreneur Success Strategies, as well as Get Your Message Out Tuesday, which is about your brand and your messaging. Wednesday is World Domination Wednesday, where we talk about your customer and you. Thursday is Jack or Jill of all trades, where we talk about the skills and knowledge you need as an entrepreneur in order to run a business. Friday is Freebie Fridays, where we talk about some of the free software and tools you can use on the internet for your business. And Saturday is System Saturday, where we talk about some of the systems that you can create within your business in order to free up time for yourself in growing your business, as well as spending more time with your family. And today is Strategy Sunday, which is all about your business strategy, your vision, your goals, your business model, and your processes for your business. So let me just show you the outline for Strategy Sunday. Here we go. I thought I would start first with working with your vision for you and your business. We had a talk last time about looking at your vision for how you want your business to be in terms of yourself and your mission, and then also the time you want to spend with your family versus the time you want to spend with your do on the work, and seeing how that affects how you do your business. And then we went to look at just briefly your goals, 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year goals for your business, just to show that you need to have some kind of goals in order to move forward. And then we'll be going into you and your business plan and how to plan your business. And then later we'll be talking about some of the business trends in 2016 and how they can affect the business plan that you might have right now, as well as you'll have in the future, and some of the places you have to keep up to date on the business trends in order to keep your business happening, especially with how quickly the internet changes over the years. So let's have a look at our presentation here. This is called Strategy Sunday, and I like to think of it as the same as a river. Your business is like a river. It's like a stream. It flows, it can trickle, it can change direction at any time. It can surge. If you're lucky, it can get blocked, but it can never go back in time. So you're always moving forward in your business in order to have a business. So today we're going to be looking at what you looked at for your vision for you and your business. We'll go through this fairly quickly. And also the goals that you had for your first and your third and your fifth year. And then, of course, you and your business plan. As I mentioned, we'll be looking at that later. And some of the business trends later. But first you have to think about what is your end goal in 5 years today. And we have a vision and goals worksheet available to download at my website at jgtips.com/S Sunday. And you can go to that page where there's the current show, and there'll be a place where you can opt in for the worksheet. But what you need to do is look at your end goals in 5 years from now for your finances in your business, for your time with your family that you want to have when you're doing your business, as well as the lifestyle that you want. What do you want to travel? Do you want to stay home? Do you want to travel and do your business at the same time from your laptop? That's what a lot of people like to think they can do, as well as the goals and vision for your business, which is your mission. for the business. All of these will affect how your business develops. So what do you want your lifestyle to be in the next 5 years? Do you want to spend 8 hours a day working 7 days a week? Do you want to only work when the children are at school? Do you want to travel so you aren't working all year? Do you want to take a 3-day weekend? Answers to those questions will help you vision your lifestyle while you work. The answers will determine how much time you have available for work, or whether you want to factor in outside help to assist with the work, or do some kind of partnership with another business in order to not spend as much time on your business as well as much as doing your business. So all the answers to these kind of questions will help you decide whether you want to have a business where you work 3 hours in the morning and then you spend the rest of the time planning, visioning, and spending time with your family, or do you want to work 3 days, 8-hour shifts, working hard at your business and then taking the rest of the week off, that kind of thing. So we looked at all these kinds of ideas of looking at what your goals and vision are for your business. Because you are a solopreneur, it's all up to you, so you have to decide what you want to do in your business. And so you had to also look, of course, why are you setting the various goals you have in your life? And what's your big why? Why are you doing this? Is it to have more time with your family? Is it to make more monies so you can spend money on your family? Do you just want to own your own business? It's always been a dream of yours. Or are you trying to assist other family members with income for them by having a business as well? Do you have a cause that you want to share with the world? Or do you want to help a charity, for example, by doing some work for them and giving them income? So what is the true meaning behind your actions and starting your business? Thinking about this daily will help you stay motivated and committed because you see the higher purpose behind all of your actions, especially when times get tough and you feel like quitting. So what is your big why? That's worth sitting down one afternoon and thinking about that and deciding what is the real reason that you're doing this business. So we had a quick look at that as well. And then we had a look at your financial goals, and we used a sample idea of a 1-year goal of $100,000 in a year, working towards it, of course, and maybe the second year would be another 100,000. So we're just working towards that process. And to make that goal, you would need $8,333 every month, or you'd have to make $1,923 per week on a regular basis, or you would need $25,000 per quarter in order to make $100,000 in a year. So looking at that, you have to decide how you think you could manage to make that kind of money. Knowing what your product or service is, how are you going to maximize your time and your service or your product such that you can get that kind of goal going. I mean, $100,000 is quite a fair number for a business, and certainly a starting point for a business that wants to grow and be an international business. So just working on that, you have to figure out, well, how could I make $8,000 a month, for example? So that's why I had the goal and vision and worksheets. It gives you an idea once you write it down in math and cash to seeing what you need for your business and how realistic you can expect to be. I mean, right now you may not be making that kind of money in your business, but what this gives you is an idea to think, okay, well, how could I get this kind of business that could create this kind of money per month for me? Would it be diversifying my products? Would it be leveraging someone else's product and selling that as well? Or would it be partnering with someone else in business such that you both benefit from it? These are the kind of things you have to think about if you want to look at your math in your business. So I've started a little chart here to decide, give it a bit clearer for you, especially in audio. Let's have a look briefly at if you were to make 100,000, as I mentioned, you would need to make 8,333 per month. So if you had a product that was worth $100, you'd have to sell 8,500 of those in order to make that kind of money. You'd have to, if you had a product that was worth $500, you'd have to sell 20 of those. And if you had a product that was worth $1,000, you'd have to sell 9 of those in a month. And let's go briefly through a couple more. For the people on audio, maybe I'll just do the $500,000 one, and then maybe the $1 million. So if you had $500,000 you wanted for the year, you'd need to make $41,500 a month. So you would have to sell 415 of the $100 product. You'd have to sell 83 of the $500 products, or 42 of the $1,000 product per month. And then for $1 million, you'd have to sell 83,000 per month, which means, of course, 830 $100 products, or 160 $500 products, or 84 times $1,000 product. Now, this is all very well and good, but of course, as you know, sometimes it can be quite difficult to sell a $1,000 product, etc. So I just briefly decided to, if you were successful at getting the business with 3 tiers of products at $100, $500, and $1,000, and you were able to get 85 times 100 and 20 times 500 and 9 times 1,000 sales in 1 month, then you would be making $27,500 per month. So you would be making triple what you were making per month by doing 3 different types of products. So this idea is just for you to think about what you want to sell in your business per product or service, and maybe you want to consider a tiered business, for example, where you have different products. So, for example, in order to make that 8,333 per month, you would have to have 85 times $100 products sold every month, and in order to get $100,000 a year. But if you got 3 sources of revenue that I mentioned, you of course could make $27,500 per month. So these are just some of the things that you want to think about as to what kind of business that you want, what kind of things do you want to sell. And so I made a pyramid for you of a diverse business model, it's called, where you have revenue layers. So for example, in order to make, we'll say it's $58,500 per month, you could have 3 clients per month who are paying $10,000 a month, and you could have 10 clients who are paying $1,000 a month, plus you could have 30 clients that were paying $500 for a product. You could have 50 clients who are making paying $300 for a product or service, and then 200 clients at $100 product. And then, of course, in order to get everybody interested in your business, you'd have to have some kind of a freebie bringing them into the business. So realistically, I guess that would probably be $58,500 a year. So probably you'd want to up a lot of those values because it is fairly easy to get a client to pay $10,000 for a year's worth of training. Let's add that 12 into that. It's about $800 a month versus someone who would pay $10,000 a month, for example. So I just wanted to briefly give you the idea of thinking about what is your goals and your vision for your business. What is the kind of revenue that you would like to make per year, and then break it down into months so that you can see how much do I need to make per month in order to make that revenue. And of course, you don't always make the same revenue each month, but it's just a starting point to think of, well, how do I get this regular amount of revenue coming into my business? And then also, knowing from what I've shown you here, it's probably best not to be dependent on one product in order to get it to up to, say, $100,000 a year. And it's good to start thinking about what kind of 3 or 4 products or services could I have in my business in a tiered model, such that it would work out to be probably a lot less work to make the number of sales for $100,000 when you're looking at different variety of prices for the products. So this is just a brief overview. I'll go back into a bit more deeper next month, some of the business models there are out there. But if you want to go and get your worksheet, it's at http://jtips.com/s-Sunday, and you can get your worksheet. You can fill in think about your purpose for your business and your vision for your business and what kind of legacy that you want to leave for your family or for the world from your business. As well, there's a 5-year and a 3-year and a 1-year goal for your business, and how you want it to be for your family while you're in your business and your life. What kind of things do you want to do in your life when you're having your business, as well as your monetary goals. At the very end, we look at, okay, if you want $100,000, then how much money per month are you going to have to make in order to make that goal? And what kind of things can you use? Products or services can you do in order to make that goal? So this is just a brief idea, and your business is like a stream. It flows, it can trickle, it can change direction, and it can surge, and it can get blocked. But if you have a plan, of course, and you're always moving forward, then you'll be successful in your business, because you can never go back in time. You're always moving forward in your business. You cannot stay still, or the stream dies. So yeah, over at http://s-Sunday, there is the worksheet as well as the current video for the show. So you can go over that again. Look at some of the money. If you're on the audio, you can have a look at the money graph there and get an idea on which one you want to be. Which income do you want for your business? Do you want $100,000 and you're quite happy with that? Or do you want $500,000 for your business, or $1 million? And how are you going to actually get that? So we'll probably look a bit deeper into this. Obviously, that was a very temporary, brief overview, but it gives you an idea of the way you're going to have to plan for your business and the diversity of the business model you'll probably have to use to make it easier for you to be in business and make the kind of income and revenue for your business that you deserve. So this is Jane Gardner, and I'd like to thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week on Strategy Sunday, and you're welcome to listen to Mindset Monday coming up. We're talking about embracing the change. We've talked about positive thinking and some of the ways that you can work on creating a positive thinking mindset for yourself. And then we're going to be talking about embracing the change and being willing to, as they say with the stream, work with the flow and change with the flow. So we're all like the stream. So thank you very much. This is Jane Gardner of jane-gardner.com, Solopreneur Success Strategies. Thank you.